mean, it's huge for me to just come out here and get involved in the community as always, especially for the kids, man. Because this is a young generation. In a couple years, like they're gonna be part of our society. They're gonna be in the same jobs that I'm in. Like one of these guys might be a pro football player. So it's huge for me to just come out, kind of get to know them. I know they look up to us as football players. So it's a great opportunity for me to come meet with them and greet with them. So.
Did you get to do things like this when you were younger?
Man, when I was younger, I didn't do it as much, and I think that's something that really would have helped me as a kid. Like obviously I looked up to the Dallas Cowboys. And, they're fortunate enough to, come in here and do this, man. So I wish I could have done more of this. I actually had a camp, this Saturday, as you know, and so I got to kind of reach back into my community and kind of bring the kids together. And that was a really cool feeling for me because I just being around them. Like, you could tell, their love for the game and their love for us is just pure. Like, they see us as heroes. And so it was just a great feeling. I mean, it brings joy to me. I can't even it's hard to describe almost, but seeing the way their eyes light up when they see us, it's really the little things, and it can be something as simple as just signing their shirt. Like I probably signed 250 shirts 2 days ago, I was joyful doing every one of them because I could tell it meant the world to them. So just looking into their eyes, seeing that they having fun, having a great time, it means the world to me.
What does it look? What is a year ago to now? What's the biggest difference as you think about training camp coming up here in the next week or so, or next month or so? What does it look like for you, and how different has it been in the last year?
I mean, I feel like the greatest thing about it, it's no longer uncharted territory. Like last year, a lot of things were new. You feel like you're rushing sometimes, to find a trainer, to find a house, do all these things before training camp. But now that I'm more settled in, I have more of a schedule. I'm more comfortable in my routine, whether it be getting up and going to work out, coming here lifting, just knowing that, on the 24th when we get there, things are going to be fast moving. I just feel like, I'm more ready for that, in terms of where I was last year.
And the position also kind of changed because you thought you were a guard and you had to play tackle. That happens in camp, so that might happen again too.
So, I mean, the biggest thing is just staying versatile. I'm a left-sided player. I don't know, specifically what's going to happen in training camp, but just staying ready is my biggest thing. And that's something I carry into my training as well, when I'm across the street with Duke. Just working guard, working tackle, making sure I'm proficient in both of those and just making sure, I'm on all my cues for that. So that's probably the biggest part that I'm trying to focus on for this pre-training camp and training camp, really.
Has your body changed at all since last year? You look a little different.
I mean, I think I'm a little bit more beefier right now. I'm a little bit heavy. In training camp, you lose more weight because you're doing a little bit more. But right now, I definitely feel like I done kind of bulked up a little bit as to where I was last year. I was really pretty heavy last year too, but I just think I'm overall kind of bigger right now.
The guard and tackle obviously are right next to each other, but is it a different body type for you? Do you feel like if you're playing inside, you need to be beefier, like you said?
I mean, I feel like it can definitely help to be beefier on the inside because, you're going against bigger guys who not moving as fast on the edge. But I think staying nimble is important too because even Zach is probably 310, 315, but he's so strong and his technique is so good. You don't see him have many problems with that strength aspect. So I think the biggest thing is just staying out of weight where you still got that blend of athleticism and strength. You don't feel too slow, too sluggish, but you still kind of twitchy at the same time.
I'm a pro. We gotta go to California in about 2 weeks. My mom is here because I remember your mom was gonna live here.
Right.
She did, but the maturity was out better for you.
Right. I definitely agree, man. Just having a year under my belt, I understand things more. It's not as new because you can be kind of nervous. Even last year, I didn't know what to expect. I'm man, we get to Cali. What's gonna happen? Are we in pads as soon as we touch down? What's the deal? But now it's more okay, I know the deal. I know I need to be in shape. I know I need to stretch as soon as I get off the plane because we're finna get hitting and getting tomorrow. So it's just it's one of those things really where experience is everything. Definitely just having that experience.
All right.
All right. Appreciate y'all.